Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Ryan. This is Josh.
Hi.
Yeah, it's been a while since we actually had whiskey. I mean, he's not partaking. I am.
Yeah, I don't hate whiskey. Y'all just know how I get with whiskey. So, I'm just not going to partake today.
And I got nothing going on at all. I already did my shit for the day. Did my run. Did all my tests for qualifications. I fucking hate running. I do.
I hate people.
Yeah, why do you hate people again?
So, parents in certain school districts, y'all got the great idea of strength in numbers, kids sticking together while they're walking back to their houses after they get dropped off from the bus stop. Totally get that. But maybe get back into the habit of teaching these little shits to look both ways before they cross. Or some form of safer way. Because I'm like seeing kids just sprinting across roads cars just coming up hills and shit. And I'm just like, bro, stop. And then you got it's the reason why I'm upset about it is because like the last couple of days that I've been driving out just to do it. Just the simplest shit, whether I'm on the interstate or in town, somebody is riding my ass the entire time. Just the other day, some lady was just on my ass every time I would pass. Like, even when I went back into the regular lane, she just stayed on my ass the entire ride until I, got off. So what I did was I just started going 10 miles under the speed limit. And then she tried to merge. So I merged to pass somebody else. Got right back down and just kept her there. And anytime there's, like, for some reason, she just wouldn't get off my ass. I didn't brake check her. I didn't do anything like that. I just went the speed limit. Clearly, you have nothing better to do, so then you haven't tried to actually, like, pass me.
No, I fucking hate people like that. And, like...
Dude, it's everybody lately. Y'all are, like, I'm not saying specifically our viewers, but just people in general of the populace are driving like shitbags.
Well, I mean, yeah, people like that, some people don't deserve a license. And in regards to the kids are playing Race to Jesus. And do you remember Mr. Butterfield back in high school?
No.
Oh, you didn't take environmental science?
No.
Fucking so Mr. Butterfield, when we'd go out to his little
Sounds like the guy who'd be an environmentalist.
Dude, no, hold on. So first off, Mr. Butterfield was one of the greatest teachers, and it's
I don't doubt it. So my environmental science class was in the school that I was in before I went to Moline.
Okay, got it.
Fuck.
What, you said Moline?
Yeah.
So? You said Quad Cities.
That's true.
It doesn't matter. It's not like we're going to high school now. No. But no, but Mr. Butterfield, he was the one teacher that actually changed my mind after 1 year. It kind of sucked when he passed away.
Did he die?
Oh yeah, he did. He was taking cold medicine, new cold medicine, because late fall, or I think it was like fall or something like that.
Speaking of which, guys, you're gonna be hearing that a lot. I'm fucking I got something. I don't know what it is.
AIDS. So he was having some new cold medicine.
Just letting you know now. If I ever get AIDS, I'm gonna assume it's your fault, and I'm gonna get you with it.
I'm trying to tell a story here.
Friends forever, buddy. For what time we got left.
He gave me AIDS. He said I gave to him, and he said he's going to give it right back. It's like a boomerang.
Keeps on giving.
It's like a boomerang.
Dude, no, we really shouldn't be joking about that. Like, some people actually have AIDS, and it's...
So here's the thing, is that there's a difference between having AIDS and having an autoimmune deficiency disorder. Like my nieces, they don't have AIDS, but they do have an autoimmune deficiency.
But don't they both mean the same thing?
AIDS is actually specific, whereas there are certain...
So what kind of AIDS are you hoping I have?
The kind where you got fucked in the butt.
We'll be right back.
I'm not even going to continue with Mr. Butterfield story.
Don't do it.
It was a touching story, though.
Yeah, and you had to ruin it with AIDS.
You're the one who had to sit there and keep on going with AIDS.
You brought it up, and I'm kind of hurt you even say that.
It was a joke. You tell me that you're going to kill me all the time.
Not with AIDS. With my bare hands, maybe. As a man.
All right, so sorry. Weapons and
I
physical...
want to die a warrior's death, not a slow and agonizing one. This shit sounds like it hurts.
No, you just slowly get decrepit and lose the will to live and go on.
And nobody wants to have sex with you. Not even other people with AIDS.
That's why they make dolls. They make little toys.
Nah.
So we do have something. I'm not gonna try to. I'm not gonna. We have fan mail.
Fan mail.
I'm not gonna show the
Address.
both addresses. This is made by a friend of mine who I don't even know if we're allowed to show it because of what it's referencing. All right, what does it say?
How is it even referencing anything bad?
Because what it's for. It's what's that?
Don't point it out.
All right. So what does it say? Hold on.
It says, to the thought process, love your number one fan. Panda Lucy 13. Sorry, I can't read well these days. I smell like chocolate. Cheese.
Yeah, she doodled that for us.
That's amazing. So you smell it?
She said she used scented markers.
Yeah. It's called shit from a butt. Just a quick smear for a scratch and sniff.
But thank you. We will.
Keyword is butt.
We will keep it somewhere very safe, and we'll get it probably laminated and hang it up on a wall somewhere. But thank you. If anyone else wants to send us shit that's not anthrax in the mail, thank you.
Kitty cat.
Sorry. I
wasn't ready.
Sorry. I did just one of the mics. And it's a sensory issue with it. So anyway, one of the things I wanted to talk about was fast food workers. All right.
Oh yeah, you haven't even really told me about that. Yeah, you were bitching about something with.
Yeah. So first off, it was Subway. For Subway from a few days ago. I don't know what this person identified as. I don't really care. We're just gonna call it she. For work, I'm like, all right. Look, I didn't have time to meal prep, so I'm like, all right, give me 2 foot-long chicken bacon ranch on flatbread. And so she grabs the bread.
Get it toasted?
Of course, you always gotta get that shit toasted.
Oh yeah, what kind of cheese?
American. So she gets to the bread and she's like, all right, what do you want? I'm like, chicken bacon ranch. Okay. And so she puts everything together. I'm like, can I get 2? All right.
Bitch, that's salami.
No, she almost forgot the fucking bacon though. She put everything on there, went to go toss it, and I was like, no. She turned back around, put the bacon on there. Now, I said these sandwiches are going to be made exactly the same. Now, when she's sitting there putting on the chicken, right, it just comes in a container. Just plop, put the cheese on there, and then put the bacon. Shouldn't take you that long. She's sitting there, spreading it all out, touching every little bit of the chicken.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
When you get your sandwich, though, is it always messy? Especially when you unwrap it and trying to eat it? Yeah, lately that's been an issue, too. For the last, 5 fucking years, anytime I go to Subway, I have to eat it with a spoon because it's just...
They drown it in the fucking sauce.
It's not just that. Everything's falling out. The bread's shit. I don't know. I'm not trying to talk shit because I love Subway, man. I used to eat... Dude, I used to be a fucking slut for their chopped salad. Y'all need to bring that back, by the way.
What, the protein bowls?
No, it was an actual, chopped salad.
Oh, okay.
You basically just pick out all the veggies you want. I usually throw chicken in there with some cheese on it for protein, and I just cut it up. And dude, that shit was banger. But the sandwiches themselves have gone downhill, man.
And I don't know what the fuck happened. And so we get to my veggies, right? And I said, all right, I want onion, green pepper. Just start off with that. You take these. I counted. There were 6 tiny little slivers of onion. She's just sitting there putting gently on each sandwich. And I'm like, and then can I get green peppers? So she takes 3 rings of green peppers, snaps them in half. 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, this ain't a fucking Picasso, okay? Just sit there, take it, sprinkle it on, okay? Sprinkle it on like you're sitting there rolling a joint. And
she ain't a fucking Subway employee. She's a sandwich barista.
no, she's a sandwich artist. No, fuck that.
Yeah, that's what a barista is.
Well, barista is someone who makes coffee
With art.
No,
Have you seen the way they make coffee?
no. There's latte art, and then you got people at fucking Starbucks who call themselves baristas.
Oh, yeah.
No.
That's what she's trying to be is a sandwich barista.
No, baristas with coffee, not
Sandwich barista.
No, god damn it. But then, like, I have to sit there and repeat myself. I'm like,
Barista bomb.
I'm like, can I get, pickles, yellow peppers, and jalapenos? Okay. Grabs yellow peppers, sprinkles it on there, stops, and then stares at me. Can I get pickles and jalapenos? Grabs the jalapenos, sets them down individually on there, stops, looks up at me. Can I get pickles?
Can I get pickles?
And I'm
Let me get a cheese, brother.
well, the fuck, if I have to say it 3 goddamn times, it is not that hard. And then she looks at the other sandwich and she goes, all right, what do you want on here? Exactly the fucking same. I just told you this. Like, it took her 20 minutes to make 2 sandwiches.
There was a Subway I went to that had my regular sandwich barista, dude. She was cool as shit. So I did want two of the same thing. She'd put them both out, and she'd be putting the same ingredients on at the same time. That's how you do it.
That's how you fucking do it. And
especially if you start off the conversation like, hi, how can I help you? I'd like 2 of said sandwiches, please. Okay.
And you say they're going to be made the same. And, and then today, after I got done with my test and my run, I went and got food. I went to Taco Bell. And this is what pisses me off, all right? You got people that are sitting there in Taco Bell saying, I deserve to get paid more, okay? I want to get paid $17-18 a fucking hour. All right, cool. Well, when I get my fucking crunch wrap, like I did today, and my crunch wrap looks like it has a fucking stroke, where only one side has, one side is fucking living, and the other side is just thin, you got the torta, nothing in between, and only half my fucking crunch wrap is filled. It's like, okay, so my shit's, I can just literally cut it down the middle. There you go. I got a piece of shit right there, and then I got the other half that's actually worth something. And then when I go to get my chicken flatbread, and you sit there and ball it up into a goddamn ball, and then put it in a wrap it up, and then you throw it in my bag. And
meatball.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I deserve to get paid more, bitch. You can't even do the job that you have right now.
What did you say you did today?
Did my run.
Bitch, you're fat. You don't run.
No, but I'm happy for my job.
Everything that you've been bitching about, you didn't go for no goddamn run.
Okay. All right.
Oh man.
Yeah. I had to do my endurance test for work and shit. But no, people who sit there and like work at Subway and people who work at Taco Bell, McDonald's, whatever, that sit there and bitch that they need to get paid like $20 an hour, and then who use the saying, well, if you pay me minimum wage, you're going to get minimum effort. Bitch, what you're doing requires minimum effort, and you fuck that up.
So
why should you get paid more?
My opinion here, and I don't know if this is a fact, but to me, growing up, I was under the understanding that fast food work was for people who were still in like school or something by means to either get experience or just to get by while they were in college, kind of thing, right? You aren't there to get fucking rich quick. It's just a starting position. Now you can grow in companies like that.
Absolutely. Although I will say,
I'm not gonna say retail or fast food is easy. It's not. I've seen what y'all go through. I have gone through what y'all go through. I get it. But even I wasn't ignorant enough to say that, yeah, this is a $20 an hour paying job. Right. Come on, dude.
So I'm going to say this, though. My cousin, she works for a fast food place. Not going to say what it is.
Obviously.
But she, and her wage, because me and her, we were talking about management, and, I bitched about my management experience. Her management experience, I told her, you need to find a different fucking job. Because... All right, here. So if you were expected to go to either one location or the other, manage schedules and help out with breaks and make sure that the place is running fine at either or location, what is the rank in your management? What would you consider a decent wage?
Well, I don't know. What is the start wage?
I'm not going to say it, but I can tell you right now.
Well, I mean, I gotta know to kind of put it in perspective here.
Would you do it for under $20 an hour?
No, because I'm already I'm already managing one store. Now, here's the thing. Maybe it is in her contract that like you're gonna have to go from store to store with the pay that you already have. you'd have to check your contract after you get that promotion and shit. But as far as I'm concerned, no, I wouldn't do it.
No, and I just think that's fucking ridiculous that you get some companies that
I'd tell them for this X amount of money, I would.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just now for like management and stuff like that, getting $20, over $20 an hour. Okay, yeah, because you got more responsibility. That's not minimal effort. That's actually putting in work. But
yeah,
not when you're sitting there.
I think the minimum. Me personally, I think the minimum start pay for management in retail and in fast food should be like anywhere between like 23 and 25 an hour.
I would say yes.
Yeah,
yes
somewhere in between there. I think
because
you're gonna deal with nothing but bullshit. You're gonna be covering shifts. You're gonna be picking up slack. You're gonna be going to other locations, whether you like it or not. Usually, that's in your contract.
Yeah, and not to mention you got to sit there and deal with all the other. You got to deal with the complaints, entitled fucking people.
You got to deal with upper management, which is the people above you. So if they're fucking up there, it's your fault. If your guys down below are fucking up, it's your fault.
Yep. Upper management. I'll say have this. Upper management's going to make the rules. You're trying to imply those rules. It doesn't go the way they expect it.
Whether you agree with it or not, excuse me.
Yep. No. Whether you agree with it or not, you still got to implement it because that's your job. Bless you.
Thank you. I also think that people that are in higher positions of power need experience from the bottom.
Yes, they fucking do. Because you get this is also where education and experience come into play. Some people think that education is more important than experience, but here's the thing: in certain aspects, that's true.
I think it depends on which part you go into. Because if you're going more into like accounting,
education, definitely.
Education. But if you're going in you're running branches, you're going to different locations. I think you need ground experience.
Yeah, you do.
That way you can have a level of understanding of like what they're already going through and what they're going to be going through.
Exactly.
What changes need to be done to make it more efficient.
What changes are even feasible.
Right.
And because you get people who
Sorry, my knee was digging and you're like,
no, you're
my
good.
bad, dude.
No, you're good. You're fine. But you get people that sit there and are put into these higher up positions that have never done a day's experience at entry level. I mean,
no, and you know what? Like half the time, it's people who just went to college, and it's just like I'm a friend of the family, or my friend's dad does this, so I'm working to replace him so he can move up. If you could call it working,
nepotism or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's just fucking bullshit. And then they don't know what they're doing, because a big part of being in management is trying to get that money saved. You got to earn money, believe it or not. Like in a management position, there's quotas to meet, dude. For almost every business, I should say.
Yeah,
you got to make ends meet there, so you can get paid, and your employees can get paid, and you can make maybe upgrades, fixing, repairing shit. You got to make a profit. And if you're not making profit, well, the only way these people who don't have experience, they're just like cutting positions that they think they don't need when they do.
Well, and then there's also some aspects of businessmen that, and I hate this aspect where, they it's either you break even or you try to make profit. And if
nobody wants to break even anymore. They'll do anything to make profit, dude. It's so fucking bad.
And I know, and I've had to deal with that shit. And it's just like you don't realize that. You got to do more with less. Okay, you do more with less.
No. It's not that they don't realize it. They don't care. After just shortly before I left, I actually saw it. Like, just everything. The worst in these people. And I'm like, okay. I think they don't care.
No.
And I'm assuming it's just the same for all the other companies. It's not that they don't see it. They do.
It's just it's also having respect for your employees as well. They may be entry level, but without them, how are you going to make your business? Because I mean, a lot of people say that you got two different types of people: people who think that workers are the most important, people think management is. And the thing is, they're wrong. It's both halves of the same coin.
Yeah,
it's not one or the other.
One can't exist without the other, because at some point, if you take that manager away, they're going to look to the one who has the most experience in their crew to lead them.
But at the same time, if that person in the crew has to be on the floor doing everything, how are they sitting there trying to do schedules, how to do budgeting, how to do everything like that? However, if you get rid of all the entry levels, The manager is going to be there. How the fuck is he supposed to do the job of like 10 or 12 people? You kind of need those people, but you also need the managers in order to lead them. And it's just people don't understand. Like
supervisors too.
Yeah, no,
you need that healthy in between as well to kind of like break even on both sides.
Yeah, and the supervisors are meant as
support on both ends.
That's exactly. They're like the
healthy balance, dude.
Yeah, they're like the quartermaster on a ship.
Yeah,
fucking, he's sitting there implementing the captain's orders, but also he's making sure that the orders are going to benefit not just the captain, but so benefit everything else.
Yeah, he's trained in everything there is to know. Unless something new comes along, he's letting the captain do whatever he's got to do, while he's out here like, okay, well, this is our daily tasks. Let's get them done.
Yeah.
Something changes, somebody tells him, and he gets it done with the crew.
Not to mention
everybody's happy.
Yeah. Those supervisors are definitely good. But yeah, you got companies that sit there and do all that they can in order to maximize profit, like fucking Elder Scrolls Online. I was telling you about that shit. I know you didn't really get into it, but that was a big part of like my gaming for like a year or two. I was big into Elder Scrolls, and they just updated their shit to the point where I don't know if anyone here plays ESO, but ESO Plus is going up. Like the price of it's going up. It used to be like 125, 130 for the year.
It's basic. It's what because of tariffs. From what I'm going by what he told me.
Yeah, I think it was like tariffs or some kind of like
but basically after taxes, you're paying roughly like $200 a year.
Yeah, you're paying around $200 a year. Not to mention the benefits you get from getting ESO Plus. Every month you get around 1,600 in crowns that you can spend for like getting exclusive skins, getting good weapon art and stuff like that, or getting new skins for shit. And then all of a sudden now they're dumbing that down to where it was 1,600, and now they're bumping it down to close to close to 800. So you're increasing the price while retracting the benefits. And they're like, it's going to cause an issue.
Yeah. So then why do you do it? You fucking idiots.
It's like, okay, so then what are you doing in your budgeting community? Because you've already held this standard for fucking years, and now you're going to sit there and pull this away, and now your consumers are going to have to fucking pay for it? No, you're doing something wrong in your area, and you shouldn't have to sit there and increase, just like that as a last resort. There's got to be some kind of budgeting.
I wonder if the servers aren't in the States then. If they are, if it is true that the tariffs are the reason why, then the only reason why that would be a reason would be because their servers aren't built actually in the US
or something like that. But
if it did say something about tariffs, I'd be pissed off because I just assumed that most of I cannot think today. Bethesda's servers are in the U.S. I know that some companies have developers in other countries and stuff like that.
This one is more of a ZeniMax. Because Bethesda Bethesda is like backing it. It's like a partner. ZeniMax is mostly the one that's taking control of Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, hell, it's just like this. Like all my fucking nicotine stuff, like the pouches, the vape, like all the tariffs and shit like that are affecting those. Like my Rogue that I used to get. The reason why I switched from Zen to Rogue is because Rogue used to be like $3.75 a can. I could have an entire week for less than $15. I could have that for the week. Now they're the same price as a pack of cigarettes used to be, which is around like fucking $8-9. I'm like, $8-9 a fucking can? Are you kidding me? This right here, this one up. When you used to get one of these, how much did these cost?
I don't know. Last time I paid for one of those, it was like $25.
Try $35 now.
I believe it.
And it's like, you don't fucking understand.
To be fair, though,
you're paying for convenience.
No, I'm not. I don't agree with the hefty increase of the price, but they do last a lot longer than a pack of smokes.
They do.
You can recharge them. They've got literally, they tell you the count of how many hits roughly, and it's like 30,000.
And you can even go after 0 too.
Yeah. But you can keep going. That's because that's just an estimate.
Yeah. But it irritates me because
it's still frustrating because it's going to get to the point where it's going to be so overpriced where
it's cheaper just to go back to smoking cigarettes.
That's how they fucking get you.
Yeah.
That's why I quit.
You're gonna see me sitting there rolling cigarettes on here, trying to get nicotine.
Hell yeah, those were the good days. That was when it was real cheap for us.
Dude, that was back. Dude, I remember when I had my first apartment out in Nevada, and I was trying to save money. one thing because
That's what my grandparents did. They rolled their own. My grandpa had like one of the very first rollers machines to set upstairs. I was like, what the fuck is that?
I got one of those. They're behind the back shop.
He said, I'll roll you one if you don't tell your mom. And I'm like,
okay.
Yeah, because I guess at the time she had been fucking looking for it because she wanted to. At one point, I think, Mom, you did get one, except it was one of the newer ones, but Grandpa did roll me a few smokes. I was 16. Feds, you can't get him. He's dead now.
What got
Love you, Gramps.
What got him? Cancer?
Yeah. The irony.
No, but
I think it was there's other shit that got him too. There's like a whole bunch of shit. He had like prostate cancer, some with his bones too. Like everything was killing that guy.
He's sitting there still smoking. I'm not giving it up.
Nah, he was bedridden. Dick. Did you forget my mom watches this?
Hi, Lisa.
First you call her a bitch, now you're making fun of her dad who was on his deathbed.
He's dead.
What a cock.
Don't worry, my grandparents are all dead. But no, when I used to roll my own, it wasn't so I didn't have the roller. Instead, I had the thumb roller, so I had the piece. So I had the paper there.
Oh my god!
I had the paper. I had the little filter, whatever, and I would sit there and I would roll it up like I was rolling a joint, and that's what I did.
I used to do that too, and then I fucking had the. I bought the cones just for the tobacco, and then I got that cheap little plastic cigarette roller.
I had one of those, and I broke that within days.
I fucking hated that thing. If they honestly just replaced it with a little bit better materials like metal, it would have been fine. But then you get the big bulky one.
I got that one.
That's all reliable. Those things were fucking nice.
I used to do that too.
Dude,
do you remember that little?
No, Adam. If you see this episode, Adam. You might have to edit this out. So,
all right,
there. I was like 16 years old, bro, and I got a hold of my mom's roller.
Yeah.
Adam's friends came over that night, and so him and his buddies were all sitting there prepping. One kid was prepping all the paper. One kid was prepping the tobacco, and Adam was rolling the cigarettes. Child labor, bro. They were like 13 at the time, 12 years old. Had like 100 cigarettes in like an hour, bro. That shit was fucking funny.
No, I was like a normal kid when I was around 10, 11 years old. I'd wait till my mom wasn't in the room, and I'd go and swipe some from her pack.
We used to do that too, but then when she started rolling her own, it was more convenient for us. Like
mom would always have a pack of basic just sitting there on the counter, and I just sit there.
I'll tell you this though,
swipe a few.
It was
run downstairs.
It was really convenient rolling your own, especially like if you could get your hands on it when you're younger. But like, I didn't like the filters. The
filters are different than if you were to sit there and go buy a pack.
Yeah, I hate to say it, I liked the actual flavor from the regular filters you'd buy from like actual cigarettes.
Well, it depends on the filter you get too, and like the tubes that you use. I mean, hell, do you remember? I mean,
let's be honest. When we wanted to save money when we were buying cigarettes, we bought the cheapest shit that you can, bro. Like, it wasn't about flavor at that point. It was just about getting your fix.
You remember when was it over at the trailer and fucking me, we'd be hanging out, whatever. I had that little box that had all the rolled up cigarettes, or whatever.
Dude.
And I was just sitting there. I had my pack there, but for being a good host, would you like a cigarette? And I open it up and you just grab one from the stack, and there you go.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't touch that without asking you first.
Oh no, I know.
You always told me like you can help yourself. I was like, it just doesn't feel right if I'm just taking from your stash. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to do that too. Doug, that dude never ever finished his cigarettes. He'd always have like half smoked cigarettes out there. So I'd fucking go out there and smoke those if I couldn't get my hands on a full. And he caught on later, but he tried to smush them. But yeah, I love you, you dumbass. Here's the problem. You kept trying to flatten it as flat as it would go, and instead of doing that, it wouldn't break. You'd think it'd be good. I'd just pull it and smoke it. You fucking silly goose. Ah, man.
We were bad kids growing up.
I wouldn't say that. I was cool.
real bad kid. Just fucking
That was dope as shit.
the dopest shit.
That was fucking. I don't take pride in the fact that I stole from my parents, especially the cigarette part. You know, that's about the only thing I really did take from them, from what I can recall. Well, no, they're booze.
Yeah,
They're booze.
Their future.
Every kid does it.
Their future.
I'm sure at some point my mom used to tell me stories back when she was a kid. She used to keep notes because back in the day, Grandma would just send her up to the gas station with a note with her signature on it, and she'd be like, "Hey, my mom wants a pack of smokes." Be like, "Oh, okay," and they give it to her. So my mom didn't even need an ID back then. Yeah, you little fucker. Karma's a bitch.
No. I mean, when I was younger, was it in Wisconsin? If you're 16 and your parents give you the alcoholic beverage, you're allowed to drink it.
Yeah,
and
but your parent has to be there. It used to be too that you could do it in a bar as well.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's still the same.
I don't think so, but no.
Yeah, like that. If I'm being honest, I think that was back when we were still in school, though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you could, if your parents gave you the okay, you could sit there and have a beer at the bar, and I think it was only limited to one beer.
But they have to be the one to give the okay and hand it to you.
Yeah, so it's a pass off basically.
Yeah, but
and I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was only limited to the one beer.
Yeah, that was the only time I was ever allowed to drink when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I never really drank. I mean, I did other things, but that's all back in the past.
There was one time I drank a whole bottle of Doug's Jim Beam, and they made me put. You remember the backyard at Rapid City?
Yeah,
I was hungover as shit because I had crushed like a 30 case that night too, and they made me push around that whole fucking yard.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It was a hot summer day.
That's a big ass backyard.
It's huge.
I think I remember the first time I ever really drank when I was in was when I was a freshman summer going into sophomore year. I was with a family friend of ours, and I never really drank before, but
Oh geez, I'm nervous, guys.
Well, here's the thing though, is that the people that were sitting there in the plot next to us, our buddy sat there and revved up the chainsaw. He was cutting up some firewood. They heard the chainsaw. They're like, "Dude, that's dope as shit. Why don't you guys come hang out with us?" So me and family friend went over there, started talking. We get on the bus, and all of a sudden they start passing around fucking bowl, and just so I got pretty
Scoobied your doobie, huh?
Yeah, I did. And then we get back. I'm like, man, I don't think I'm feeling it. He looked at me. He goes, "You hungry?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm starving." He goes, "You're feeling it."
Don't worry, you'll know.
then all of a sudden, he grabs a beer from his case, tosses me a Bud Light. He goes, "You get stupid. I'm locking you in your truck." So I downed a 12-pack by myself within roughly 2 hours. And the first time me drinking. Now here's the thing: I didn't like the taste of beer at the time, so I thought, hey, do you know a great way to consume this alcoholic beverage without tasting it? Don't let it hit your tongue. So you just chug the shit without letting it touch your tongue. And yeah,
I don't think a lot of people liked
I woke up
taste of
hungover
beer,
as shit.
dude. My grandpa, on my dad's side, there's been a few times he'd let me get a swig of his beer, and it was like both. Dude, I don't know why. He just always looked so happy when he gave the grandkids beer. And now, mind you, dude, we were like 12 at the time. We were young. Like anybody in that family was an alcoholic. His fucking dog, Riley. I don't know if Jake and Adam, you remember the dog Riley. He was an alcoholic. He used to pour him little fucking whole beer to himself.
Oh Jesus, I hate people that do that to their dogs.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't drink water or nothing. So Grandma had to rehabilitate him. Grandma took his dog away.
Jesus Christ.
She did. I mean, I don't
That's
blame her,
awful, dude.
That dog was cool as shit.
No, it wasn't cool. Your dog was.
No, I'm saying the dog was cool as shit. You just, like, anytime somebody opened a can, whether it was soda or beer, that dog came running. Like, he had a problem.
All right, I think we need to say this. We don't condone underage drinking by any means.
No.
We are not trying to say it's
or
cool.
illegal substances at all.
Yeah, we don't think that's cool.
You know what the trick was to get him sober?
What?
Club soda. We had to wean him with club soda to water.
We're not saying.
Don't give your dog those kinds of stuff either, man. Just because my grandpa did it
Doesn't mean that you have to do it. And we're not saying that's okay for underage drinking or illegal.
No, we're
substance
just
consumption.
reminiscing about the dumb things we did as teenagers.
Yeah. How we are as normal as we are now is kind of a shock.
I don't think we are normal. I mean, I really think my mom's gonna have an issue with you making fun of her dead dad, who died recently last year or earlier this year, I believe. Actually,
Was it?
yeah.
Sorry. I'll send you a fruit basket.
I'm gonna take your photo down at said restaurant.
Okay, go take my photo down. Nobody needs to be watching me. Watch them.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Are you gonna put a giant flyer?
Flyers.
Oh, come on.
I know he'll let me do it. He's gonna, because he knows I'm coming tonight. I was thinking of just going through your Facebook and getting all your photos, putting those up like when you were younger.
Dude, come on, man. No, I don't consent to that.
I don't care.
I do.
Dude, you're famous up there.
I don't care. I don't want to be famous at a sushi
People
restaurant.
ask me about you up there.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you are.
Yeah.
So they ask, like, they think it's you. Like, you're the guy.
Swear to God, if I go if I go there for sushi, I better be getting a free fucking meal.
You probably will. They'll recognize you. There's no fucking way they won't.
Oh my God, it's you! Hello, come in, hero.
Fucking open the door. Our hero, he's here.
There's a booth.
The whole county dedicated its name to you.
Oh God, no. No. I don't want to be remembered that way.
Please. Just crack your head in. Hello.
They have a crown and a sash for me.
Fuck. And a diaper. Just sit on the throne, wearing nothing but the crown, the sash, and the diaper.
What am I, fucking baby New Year? Fuck, dude.
Dude, I would pay to see that.
I'm not wearing a goddamn diaper.
$100.
Increase that number. Keep talking.
Highest I can go is 200, bro.
500.
Nah. I know you'll do it for 200.
I'll touch it for 200. I'll touch it for 200. You want me to wear it?
I'll let it touch the back of your throat for 50. We went off the rails on this fucking episode.
we actually had some guidelines too that we were trying to follow.
We did, and you
and it went right out the goddamn window.
You caught across the line a few times tonight, my guy. My mom's gonna be mad.
You crossed the line. Trent, you crossed the line with that shit. Are you calling your mom?
Hell yeah, I gotta tell her what you did.
All right, here, keep it right here.
Yeah. Maybe not that close.
No, not that close. She doesn't love you. She's not going to answer.
Probably not.
The suspense is kind of killing me. Come on. Come on. Answer. She doesn't love you.
Yeah, what if I was like dying?
Dude, shit, sorry, John.
Your call has been
Alright.
Are you going to call Doug now?
Yeah. Calling the big guns. Slut. Just remember, Mom, you could have said something.
Just know, he was dying. Well, it might have been the last time you could have talked to your beloved son.
If I don't answer the phone, it's because I'm fucking dead. God?
Reaper's at the door already. All right, come on, let's go. Shit, dude, it was a joke. I don't care. Let's go.
You can't make those kind of jokes anymore. It's not PC. Sorry, you gotta click it. It's not PC.
It's not PC.
You know there are kids.
We prefer the term living impaired.
You know there are kids in Africa who aren't dying right now? Come on, let's go. Why is that always the go-to reference?
That's your go-to reference. I never fucking make that
There's
shit.
kids in Africa shunning this joke right now.
No, they're not. They can't speak English. Are we terrible people?
Dude, we might not air this, dude.
No, we're not here. We're going to, and if we get a strike on YouTube, we get a strike.
If we get a strike, I'm striking. I'm striking.
Bring back racial jokes on YouTube.
Segregate your ice cream. Fuck Neil Bolton. This shit sucks.
That's her favorite form of ice cream.
Get a different one.
That's her.
How about you pick a side?
Make up your fucking mind.
Swear to God. Literally every straight/gay person screaming at bisexuals right now. Make up your fucking mind. The world is not your sandwich. Stop fucking everything.
Jesus Christ, dude. That one I think I might have to fucking cut.
No. You know what? I hear it all the time, dude. I do. Straight people, gay people, everybody hates bisexuals.
Except for the ones that can't get anyone because they're just by themselves. Like, fuck it.
Oh, they hate too. They also hate the bisexuals. But they hate everybody.
Like me.
Word. Jeez. The world is not your sandwich. Stop fucking everything inside of it. Stop touching the ingredients.
You get out of my sandwich. No.
She really like Neapolitan.
That's her favorite fucking ice cream.
So which part of it though? It can't be all three.
She does like all three because
okay. So she likes chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla.
Oh.
Mom, Ryan said some terrible things on the podcast that we're recording right now.
What he's trying to tell on me.
Should I beat him up?
Probably. He made cancer jokes about my dead grandfather.
I asked if he had cancer.
Yeah, we did like 5 different kinds.
Dude was
got
feeling
through all of them and died. Got through all of them and then died of kidney failure. Yeah.
So at least it wasn't the cancer that got him.
Well, no.
At least that's looking on the bright side.
Yeah, it was more his kidneys that got him.
Yeah, so I didn't make a joke about that.
No, you did make fun of him being dead, though.
Bye. Later.
Okay, love you, bye.
Okay, bye.
She's like, nah, he had like 5 different cancers.
At least the cancer isn't what killed him.
No, probably didn't feel too good, though.
Dear your grandfather. Give it.
No.
No, give me the
I'm
clapper.
trying to find the...
Give me the clapper.
I'm not giving you the clapper.
I need a space.
It stays.
It's not going to stay. I'm going to edit the fuck out of it.
Hold on, I'm trying to show you a photo here.
God damn it. I'm sorry. Odd one is, though, is that...
Was this the hand that molested you? Okay, that's not the photo.
No.
Just... It's going to make you feel real bad about what you said, you old slut.
Dude, I don't care. I'm not going to feel bad.
You are.
I'm so sorry about this. This is not how
I'm good at making people do public apologies. They're up there, like anytime you see a sportcaster or a celebrity doing a public apology, it's because they picture me behind the stage getting ready to say some dumb shit that they don't like and knows it's going to piss them off.
Well, no, now I don't fucking need it because we've already gone past it. There's more than enough time for me to figure out a spot.
Oh, good. I did good things.
No, you didn't. You should have handed me the fucking thing.
I'll make a good day to do the things.
Why? Why?
Because
why?
I don't feel good.
I wasn't feeling good yesterday, and I'm feeling a little bit better.
I'm having no more Celsius.
I don't have any more either, but I think this is a good time to cut the podcast because we're all out of shit to talk about, and we're gonna.
I got a lot to talk about.
We can save it for the next time.
It's about segregating your sweets.
Please like, share,
Reese's
subscribe.
peanut butter cups. Why do you need peanut butter in there?